hurt his foot. I don't know why I took this thing off. Huh? Oh yeah. That's why I say this stay too close to people. These people right here be cutting out TV on and off. They be pissing me off. They turn out TV on and off. What is it? Our neighbors. Yeah, I think they're on our Wi-Fi. Yeah, like some 65. It's five stick, whatever the hell they use. Oh, yeah. I gotta get a fire stick. Don't go home. That's why we want them in there. It would, as long as you got Wi-Fi. You gotta be careful with this stuff. They say it's illegal. You gotta be careful who you get it from. They get the fire stick out there, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if it's. I don't know if it's.
Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Dallas. Fielded at the 7. Things going well so far. Pass midfield, and he's got space. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
There's one less thing now this offense got to worry about, silencing the home crowd early. That return, it already did that. The fever pitch we began with, Kate's quieted to a dull murmur following a tremendous return by the special teams unit.
Get the fullback involved here.
Oh,
He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most.
I'm just warming up.
Marcus Campbell there for the stop.
I don't think we're going to get them line. You just got to add it farther. I do. I got to get used to being at home right now.
Now Williams.
I just walked in.
Throw right side finds Pittman. And he's going to be dropped quickly.
I'm trying to get somebody.
Being limited to a couple.
Play against online. Get somebody.
Didn't get all they wanted out of that last play, so now they've got 3rd and 8. Williams sent to pass. Almost an opening drop quick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it. Potential turnover.
27.
Ends up on the ground.
Yeah, 26. I think Nate was getting made.
I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a
they could better really kicked off in 2000.
You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
That was 2000. So, I don't know if this is like the. I know the 25th anniversary is not that long ago.
Don't want to punt from here, but
they did the 25th anniversary.
Well, they're going for it here. On 4th down, it's Williams. Has a man downfield. It's Pittman.
I didn't know he caught it.
And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. He finds one of his great receivers, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
The point is good by Fairbairn. They jump out to a 7-0 lead.
That was good.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
This is a nice game. Nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36.
Okay, that's a run that's home run on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Stop well downfield. Picked up about 24 before it. And that's going to get Dallas the first down.
We just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Dak to the air here. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a gain of 12 on that one. That'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Always a fun race up here in the booth between quarterback and receiver to watch. Who sees it first, that opening? If a receiver wins it, that hand's going up in the air, he wants it. Quarterback wins it, passes out before he's even looking for it, and when they both recognize it, you get that. You get a first down.
And he's going to get this down to the 9. Goal to go.
That's another Cowboys.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. He'll get 3, but much work left for him on 2nd and goal.
I was saying it in a party, like you saying. I just got home, bro. I just got home from my therapy.
Prescott to throw.
Nigga got me tired, so I ain't gonna lie to you.
And there it is. Touchdown, Cowboys. George Pickens capping a 7-play scoring drive.
I'm trying to play a little hour or so before I'm taking me a nap and I'm gonna come back on later. Come back on
Accuracy perfect
like
there.
a 6.
And they answer in kind. Good time.
Can you get ready to get the bell again?
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck.
Big fella.
Early. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to
On Monday, I gotta call you too to make sure I have an appointment scheduled. So, need to do that before 4 o'clock, honestly.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Shit, so it's all for me. I thought about going to the store, give me some, but right now I got me some smoke. Man. All right, Dad. Love you. Got me some smoke, but I ain't got the drink.
They send this away.
I don't think I want to drink.
And that one's going to skip across the goal line.
Oh, what you think about it since you got the insight? What you think? Starting to like it? I gotta go back there to the garage. I don't smoke in the house, though.
They'll begin a new drive, 1st and 10.
I don't smoke in the house, though. How people here other than me? I used to, like when I had my own, like when I stayed in my own apartment, I used to smoke.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
You be beating them niggas ass on the game. They ain't like playing me though, is it? Yeah, Nick cut you out too. That shit addictive, man. Ultimate Team. When you play Ultimate Team, you ain't gonna want to play Madden no other way.
competition in this league. There's
Once
still
you really get into
constantly
Ultimate
looking
Team, you ain't
for
gonna want to play Madden no other way.
playmakers,
This
too.
the only way you gonna want to play it. That's why, like,
They'll run
I'm a
here on
bother
first
going to
down. Will be yarded most there.
play online,
Second
regular
down.
online.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy. And that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just pick it up a little bit before they stall him out.
I ain't got no drink.
Last run,
Shit,
only gain a
got
yard.
some
That means
smoke.
it's 2nd and 9.
Thought about it. I could order me something from DoorDash. Shit.
To throw is
I
Williams.
find my wallet.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far. As
Oh.
we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium.
I ain't trying to be naked. I ain't trying to be funny. What you think?
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Oh, love this. He gets another one. Keep feeding that fullback, baby. They're going to pick up 12 yards on the play.
Man, you gotta play, man. You gotta put that work in, bro. Stop being
I'm not
lazy.
sure the defense expected that give to the fullback. By the time they
You gotta go play the challenges, bro. Go put that work in, man.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
I be one of them niggas that spend all your money on this, and you don't want to put the work in.
Throws into heavy traffic, and it's
You know, I'm throwing
intercepted.
interceptions and shit.
Space on the right, and he's got room. 30.
Yeah, he's gonna
in the
get
red
caught.
zone. And the
Hawking.
Cowboys will be on the doorstep of the end zone as he is stopped just short
That
of
boy
the
did
6.
DK.
I don't know about you, but
That
I'm
was
a little
DK Money
surprised
Capital.
that one didn't make it all the way back for 6.
He hobbled
Took some
down.
amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown.
He hobbled
Still an
down.
outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
He's
Wow.
going to be caught. Dallas. George Pickens. First return score, and now he's got a receiving one, too.
Okay.
For the point after, here's Aubrey.
That nigga leave.
This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
I gotta find a dog for my dog to breed. The her ass keep on running off. So I gotta get her ass pregnant so she can start running off.
Well into the end zone. He's going to bring this out. Find some space. He's past the 30.
Gotta get her find her
Into the
little
33.
blue. I'm looking for a blue pit, man. A blue pit. Or either a fawn color people so I can breed Bella with. The man. If she go out and get pregnant by a mutt, I'm gonna be so mad. As she running off, I came back and cleared for her ass sitting in the front yard looking at me.
Offense into the shotgun set as they
I can't even
line
get
this
mad
up.
at
1st
her.
and 10.
I knew she was gonna do it.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Dump off
But
to
I
his
had the
fullback.
house cleaners came.
And they blow up
They
the
came
open play
paint
this
up, so I
drive.
couldn't let her in.
Aggressiveness from this defense. The Packers trying to hurry to the line. Working on 2nd down. Williams. And he's going to go down.
Take
They're
that.
into traffic at 21. And it's Jalen Walker. And that backs them up now all the way into 3rd and 23. Williams to throw. Looking over the middle, there's Kelsey. And he's going to be brought down. Normally, that would pick up the first, not this time. Still have a lengthy 4th down ahead. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I seen this this morning. I dropped it this morning.
Fourth down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it. Now here's Williams. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender.
I'm trying to use some new stuff I've seen this morning, but that's just confused the fuck out of me.
Even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Back to throw. Here's Dak. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but showing a love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. In the red zone now. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. George Pickens, the intended target. And it's going to be second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Prescott will look to throw. Catch is made in close. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. And hit got there quickly. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break.
A 24-yard attempt.
Aubrey puts it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
He's got the squiver. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Fairbairn set to kick off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff.
Oh, maybe to go on.
His return starts at the 5.
My nerves.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left and complete. There's the stop. Damage finally comes to an end. 17-yard pickup. That is good for a Cowboy first down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Now Dak to throw. Right back to Ridley. Caught again.
He's not here.
Looks to be an even 20 on that play. We've set it down from 37. Here's Dak. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. Nice work here as he pushes forward for 20 plus the first.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Working inside the red zone. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on 1st down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
To throw is Prescott. That throw finds Pickens. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
We call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection. Set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
Completes it again to Pickens. And he's got another one tonight. Touchdown Cowboys. George Pickens. 3rd time that he has brought in a score this week. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Sent right down the middle and good. And that makes this a 3-possession game.
Cowboys 24, Packers 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First down from the 42. Right up the gut. Jukes away from one. There's the tackle. This play goes for 29 before it, though. And that is a Packers first down.
A gain of 29 yards. First down, Green Bay.
Going right back to the fullback. Next play. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Inside the final minute of our third quarter.
The 28-yard line.
Playing favorites with the fullback here. Fights his way through a tackle. He's going to be hauled to the ground with a first down in tow. Brock, give him 9 on that play.
We see it and hear it all the time. For receivers, their favorite moment is just to go up over a DB and make a play. And for these running backs, there is nothing that beats slamming right through a tackle and getting that first down.
First get of the game here to Chase Brown. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
First and goal, Green Bay.
And we won't have another snap. That is the end of our third quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. All right, back now for the fourth. They're set up here, first and goal. The give to the fullback. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Fullback trying to power it across. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
The tackle made by
Only a yard on the game there, and now it's going to bring up third and goal from the 4. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
3-yard line.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 4th and goal at the 3-yard line.
Oh, defense stays put. Couldn't get him to jump. Well done by the defense. We've hit our 2-minute warning. Packers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal. Desperation time here. And this is going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Zay Flowers scoring there to end an 8-play drive. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the lead now down to 10.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Starting from the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. He's going to get this one ahead for what looks to be about 20 yards, maybe even a little more, and that first down.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 45.
Going to the ground again on first. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Call it no gain, maybe one at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Prescott set to pass. And he loses control, and that one's going to fall to the ground, Brock. Needed to bring that in. Instead, the mistake means it's 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th down, Prescott's a throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
Now Williams. Trying to push deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got 2nd down.
I get it. The odds will tell you this game is likely over already. But if there's any chance left for them at all, it's going to require a score and score in a hurry.
Now 2nd down throw for Williams. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot.
Good
Really
job.
pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Don't mind that call a bit here on 2nd down. Still got a couple opportunities left. You can afford to take that shot deep, and you need to land one of them. But now, well, now you're getting the 3rd down, and now you got to find a way to get a first.
Looking to throw it.
Nope.
He's got it right side. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down. To throw. Trying to push deep downfield.
Oh my God.
They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You don't like me like that.
48, here we go. First down. Give to Williams from the gun. And they try to foul it. Yards there. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
You watch playback on YouTube. Go to my game with the same thing on YouTube.
It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. Well, we know they had high hopes when they entered the stadium earlier today, Brock. We saw it, but it can be so tough to win on the road. And there's some dejected faces now as they leave this football field.
Hey, it's on this shit. Let me try to double back and give me a win. I gotta give me a win for these. What's this? Oh, it is XP, double XP. I go add it. I know what I'm supposed to be doing too. Honestly, I gotta go get ranked. It's rank season. I just thought about that. It's time to go get ranked, man. It's time to go play for rank. Damn, she thick, boy. Damn, she thick. Damn, she thick, boy. Ooh.
The Eagle kick team out there now.
Damn, son, she thick.
Send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Damn, son.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
And that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. They'll try and run with their fullback. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3.
And sometimes it doesn't matter how big and strong and powerful you are. The defense is going to win an occasional battle, and they did on that one. Stopped him well short of picking up a first down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 8.
At the 35-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he will be brought down to about the 6-yard line. 15 yards. 15 yards here this go-around. Defensively, they were in the 3-4, and that O-line just dominated the D-line there.
Let's go with a verbal telestrator here, because that D-line has a nose over the center, and it has a 2 defensive ends over the offensive tackles. That means the guards don't have anyone over the top of them. That creates a natural bubble inside, where they sprint upfield, take on the inside linebackers. If the back hits it fast enough, there should be space to run.
They set up the screen. Achane has it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw for it with Williams. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Williams with a little touch pass forward. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Colston Loveland from a yard out. And the Eagles take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. All right, big problems there on the conversion. A poor snap. It's no good.
Fans to get money.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
See right there.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And he stopped immediately there.
Here's 2nd and 10.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. He's going to look deep down the field. He's got a man complete. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
To the air, Williams. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Evan Ingram, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Packers are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
Makes the score. Packers 7, Eagles 6. Kaimi Fairbairn.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2 yards on the play. And an Eagle first down.
Up the middle, Achane. Now inside the 25.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Devon Achane,
60 yards.
and the Eagles are once again back in front.
Achane.
The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says. Williams going to throw for it.
They're not able to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach, everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Looking to throw is Williams. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Packers. Evan Ingram with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers have moved out in front. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen. Took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Looking back to that first quarter, they struggled, but now here in quarter two, they seem to have some rhythm.
And it really shouldn't be a surprise to us because when we were in the production meetings, we asked a few of the players about, hey, what if things get a little rocky early? They all said the exact same thing. We're prepared, so we're confident things will work out. And so far, they had started to do so.
Those three words we hear a lot, stay the course. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
First down, Philadelphia.
To throw, Williams. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fixed that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
And that will be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Luke Kuechly combines speed, intelligence, toughness, puts it all together. It makes plays like one we just saw there. He may not be a big-time blitzer, but boy, he knows how to pursue straight ahead and make plays in the run game.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
The final shot before break. Williams. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. It's It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carried around the lucky horseshoe, weren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that. Very fortunate man.
And they're operating
yeah, into the corner like damn.
We don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, here's Williams. A short throw to Ingram. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
First down, Eagles.
Achane gets it from the gun. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 91 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Williams. Open man right side is Ingram. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man and try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
They'll run, Achane. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
They all understand that even after that loss on first down, they've got a field goal attempt in their back pocket. But here on 2nd and goal, this is the time you take your shot at the end zone, I believe. Go ahead and go for the big shot right now, knowing you can always come back and kick a field goal on 4th down if you can't advance.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And the Packers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the 2nd half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as
Trying to
time
get a
has
win,
run out on this third quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. 13 yards remaining on 2nd down. On play action, here's Williams. The toss here completed to Pittman. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. Clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they'd shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit him over the top.
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Nothing.
Quite a bit. He'll get it again. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Jeremy Chin there defensively.
Second and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ow.
Here's Williams.
What?
The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's
Y'all have to better than that.
I think he's as fine with
Y'all
that
ain't trying to close
incompletion
the
as a
game
quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Another incompletion would certainly be ideal defensively. A big play now. This is 3rd and 10. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14.
That's good. For the Packers, first down.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. This is Brown on the draw play. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8 and 2nd and 2. Good gain there on 1st down. And keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him. Ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They're in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now, because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
Touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Here's 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's downfield. He's got Loveland. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. He'll look to throw. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
He's back to throw. Got him in. It's Brown.
Come on.
And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 32-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll look to throw. Pass complete to Loveland. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow. Wow. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages, as a field goal now can only tie it. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Back to throw. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field. Now, that incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Here's 2nd down. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away and falls incomplete.
That's what it's been like all game long. Everything just a fraction off. Remember, all they're doing here is looking to get into field goal range. But right now, that's a tall task with the way this defense is playing. And with time, a huge factor as well.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete with the clock down now to 13 seconds. This defense looking impenetrable now. 3 straight incompletions. They're giving him nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that frustration is temporary, not lingering. Big throw coming up.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Eagles are likely going to win it. Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes.
But Charles, we were treated to an excellent game today, capped off by that second half comeback. This was a joy to watch.
Entertaining for us, not so much to the team who led at halftime and now is leaving here, knowing that they let a win slip through their fingers. Tough one for them to carry home.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaunt. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Lambeau, good night, everybody.
Oh, pieces. Hello?
They're done right.
Yeah.
They left already?
Yeah, they gone.
Okay. I just saw their message. It's $300.
You need help?
Huh?
You need help?
Huh?
You need help?
No, I'm just letting you know. Did they clean really well? She said it
Oh,
looks
yeah.
good.
They cleaned the top of the dog crate off, the chair cleaned. They got so many boxes out here.
Yeah, I told her to really clean. So I just want to make sure. So you want me to reschedule for 2 weeks?
Yeah.
She said the only thing they didn't do was that close because it was a body.
Yeah.
She told me, yeah, but I pick them up, show deep clean out
Okay.
with no extra charge next week.
That's fine.
Yeah,
The week after next or the next week?
in 2 weeks. She's asking me when I want to rebook, and I wanted to make sure before I rebooked it that you were satisfied again. Because I think she'll be the permanent one if you like her.
Yeah, they do a good job.
She's better than Miss Goldstein.
Yep.
Huh?
Yes.
And we know, is she as good as Miss Martha?
Yeah. What you think?
Well, I've only seen it once.
You see when you get home.
I mean, who's better? Miss Martha can't come back. But I also like that she's black, right?
Yeah, she black. It's a group of them, like 3 or 4 of them.
So you're comfortable with them coming even if you're not home?
Well,
Huh?
yeah. was
Okay,
here when
so you want me to tell her?
it was here when I
You want
went
me
here.
to tell her? Huh?
It was here when I went here the first time.
Oh, okay, that's fine. So what I'll do is I'll tell her every 2 weeks for the next. I want to schedule it out probably till, because once the holidays start,
They're gonna be busy.
they're gonna be busy. So you want me to schedule it out to the top of the year, and if we need to cancel, we can ahead of time.
Yeah. Just make sure we playing our money out so they can get their money every 2 weeks.
What you say?
Playing our money out so we make sure they got their money every 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, I'm gonna call you.
Okay.
Okay.
Later. I thought they were Aaron Hernandez. Well, I was like Aaron Hernandez. I was like, what the fuck? Chance to beat all you.
First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums in the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. With Greg Olson, Mike Tirico up here in the booth. So glad that you are along with us. Greg got a couple offenses here that love to take their shots down the field, so the defenses really have their task right in front of them if they want to win this game.
Yeah, no question. I think as many of the matchups that we've dove into this entire week, it really comes down to which defense puts a lid on the opposing passing game and prevents as many big plays as possible. We see it week in and week out. The correlation between generating big plays, especially through the air, directly leads to the ability to score points. So make teams go the long way. You know, the defensive old saying is make them snap it again.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Dale Robinson. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Cowboys.
On the bootleg, it's Williams. That is incomplete. No way to put the football in there. Good coverage. He'll bring up second down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. This throw, right side, taken in by Ridley.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
They'll come up now again. Good news, it's 1st and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Williams to the air once more. That's McLaurin open on the left side. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll try and run for this with Henry. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Looking middle, and he's got Ridley. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Williams to throw on second down. This one caught at the 4. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain.
Get him on the ultimate team. He's going to be on the ultimate team in his life watch.
That is a dream start.
That's all he's going to want to play.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away.
This
will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. At their own 22-yard line. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Off play action. Here's Williams. Oh, the blitz overwhelming the offensive line. And down he goes.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they face a difficult 3rd and 12. A play fake. Now Williams.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run action. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
He'll look deep for Pittman. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. They'll run it with Henry. And he will get into the end zone. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Dallas.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. You can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all away.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. At their own 23-yard line. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. There's a short one taken by Ingram. Inside the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Packers Packers are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Packers 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
A give right up the middle to Henry. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
A gain of 4 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
Throwing is Williams. This one complete to Ridley. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's to Robinson, he's got it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now, another 1st and 10.
And a Cowboy 1st down.
To throw, it's Williams. That is caught, it's Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
throwing again, Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down. He'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. On target, got it to McLaurin. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this 1st half.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 13-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 1 yard to go.
Williams. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. Flush to his right. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone. And incomplete. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal. Throw it again. It's Williams. Moving outside the pocket. For the end zone, but it's batted away. Incomplete. He was open for a moment. Defense closed quickly. And now it's 3rd and goal. Here's Williams now to throw. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. And he's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Cowboys. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Point after now from Dicker. It's up and through. And the Cowboys will take a 21-7 lead.
So you handing that small ass with
2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away.
Starting used to it.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he's going going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Kyle Duggar there to make the play.
A gain of 4. It's now second
From the 33, here's 2nd and 6. Now Williams. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
To throw is Williams. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead,
he gets free inside the 20.
Well, I love it, Mike. We're seeing so many teams nowadays as they approach midfield, even on their side of the 50, keeping their offense on the field on 4th down. And it's certainly a risk. It's certainly up there for debate. But in this case, big chance, big reward, and they come down with 6.
Fairbairn to add the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 90 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
At their own 28-yard line.
A run, this is Gilliam. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 26-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And 11.
Here's Williams. A throw left side, going to be intercepted.
So it's zone coverage. So everything is on the quarterback, just identifying where are the gaps in the coverage and being on time and accurate with the throw. And he knows the defender has that help inside, so he just can't make this throw. It's read perfectly, breaks on the ball, good eyes, good job securing the catch. And the only thing left to do is take it back for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Carry that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Cowboys. The football.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 3. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. And they will not run another play. That'll do it. The end of the 3rd. Set to go now on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Travis Jones in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask. And the defense turns them away. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
He'll drop to throw. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 77 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Not much happening there, just a short game.
He's brought down at the
So, from 37, here's second down and 9.
Second and 9.
Off play action. Here's Williams. Over the middle, he's got McLaurin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll drop to throw. This one is caught by Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Brings up second and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll pitch it out here to Henry. And he'll get 3 yards here, down to the 2-yard line.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll try and run, and here's Henry. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's fourth and goal. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Fourth and goal, decision time, and they will go for it. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That is caught, and he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs. This is first and 10. Throwing is Williams. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kyle Duggar. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone. On the give, here's Henry. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
It's second and inches.
Here we go. One final play. He works free, right side. He's inside the 40. Still going. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Mike, you talk about giving a team a lifeline that they just shouldn't have. I mean, Mike, this game is over. You're at 2 possessions in the final minute of the game. There's no reason to put that ball in harm's way. And now, you got to send out your hands, team. Hope to recover this onside kick, because if you don't, you're in for an absolute historic meltdown.
So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one.
franchise points. Same upgrade. Since I know this, I'm buying him. Because I know I can upgrade him. He gonna come to play later on. What's this? This is also just very classic.
First down and 10 now for the Saints offense as they get ready. And the drive starts with a run from H.M. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And quickly they get to the line. H.M. here, they stay on the ground. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 64 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram. That is brought in. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
1 yards on the play. And the Texans first down.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That is caught to the goal line and in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Texas. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Following the fumble recovery, Williams. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. To throw, it's Williams. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. This is caught inside the 15. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
Throwing is Williams.
At the 6-yard line.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Touchdown, Packers! Travis Kelce from 6 yards away. And the Packers are on the board first here this afternoon. All right, not the result that you were hoping for. Don't sweat it, though. You can replay the challenge right now or at any time later on.
Good shit. Down about my day. I just want to see something. See if it's worth my time. What is this grade? What is it? I'm gonna finish this later. It's fine, say. Say the three.